Thanks so much for joining me again for a day in the life of a single traveling female tourist in Yemen. Today we will visit a portion of the Wadi Dawan Valley, visiting an abandoned palace, hiking through some of the plantation lands, and exploring one of the villages. First stop of the day was Bokshan Palace.
Big palace here, huh?
Yeah, Bokshan Palace.
And nobody's living in it?
No, it's abandoned. The owner is in Saudi Arabia, and he's not allowed to come here since 7 years.
Let's have a look.
Nice view from here. With different paint scheme on the ceiling here.
There are hints and traces of what this must have looked like in its prime all over. So many colors, patterns, and even some lion statues on top. I imagine it looks something like that. I absolutely love the colors on that building. I can totally picture myself sitting right here and reading the book. But we don't have time for that. Too much to see.
Gosh, if that thing had just a little bit more of an update, that would be such a treat to have a big palace like this to come visit. I love those pastels. That looks so cool.
Walking through the villages, I ran into some curious kiddos. It seemed like the boys were very interested.
Salam alaikum. Goodbye. Salam alaikum.
While the girls were more shy.
We're gonna take a walk around this little village called Halfa here. And it looks like there's a break. All the kids are out of school right now. And we're gonna wander around and kind of see what it's like around here. Just so cool amongst all these palm trees down here, and then you've got the rocks with absolutely nothing else growing on them. This is an example of what your typical cemetery would look like here. Very simple. You don't say. Salam alaikum. Unusual looking little mushroom. Look at all those spores coming out.
What luck! We ran into some of the goat herders that wear those unique hats that I've seen on the internet. They were nice enough to chit-chat for a little bit.
Up some grass to dry into hay here. It really is amazing just how much cooler you instantly feel as soon as you get into the shade. And instantly I'm feeling just a little bit of relief.
I had a great time hiking around this village, but man, I could use something to cool off about now. Let's go check out the local supermarket, see how much things cost.
Salam alaikum. How about a Yonkers peanut butter?
150.
150 for this size. Green peas.
Bazilia bka? 800.
800 for a can of peas. Powdered juice. Tri-C.
2,500.
2,500 for that. Wow. And diapers for babies. How much do diapers cost?
Expensive. 400. 4,000.
4,000 per bag. Wow. The mini pub. How much?
250.
Okay. I'll buy
وهذا
one.
كم؟
Man, does it hit the spot
الألمانيا.
on a hot day like this?
الألماني.
Of course I bought ice cream for both my fixer and my driver. They more than deserve it. Did find it interesting that they preferred mango over chocolate.
After a nice little siesta from all the walking around we did today, I'm walking around the grounds of the hotel. And I'm gonna go find myself a real nice place to watch the sunset because it's supposed to be absolutely epic views around here. Since we got here late last night, I didn't get to see much of the valley, but I'm gonna walk over and show you just how amazing this view is here. I mean, how could you not come here to a place like this, just be absolutely moved by the natural beauty of this place. This is right here one of the sweetest smelling flowers I've ever smelled before. I don't want to say it smells like almost like cotton candy. It's really strange, like flowery cotton candy. I do want to say something about the dress that I've been wearing for the past week or so now. It is not required that you wear this. It's not required that you cover your hair. I chose to do this for a couple of different reasons. One being safety, especially not knowing what to expect when I came to Yemen and wanting to not attract a lot of attention to myself. So I thought I would blend in better if I had this and the veil, just as an added layer of security. Two, what I have found is that by actually wearing this, it's gotten me a lot more respect and a little bit of gratitude, and people a little bit more willing to talk to me, share their story or answer my questions, let me into the mosques to check everything out, because if I'm respecting their conservative nature by dressing this way, they are more open and accepting to me. And there are times where it has been really warm because it is black and it is 100 plus degrees inland. It's a little cooler on the coastline. But it never made me think, oh my gosh, why the heck did I come to Yemen? I want to rip this thing off. It was never like that. It feels good with the breeze. I am wearing just some light shorts underneath and no shirt on top because this cloak covers pretty good, and this is actually kind of a second layer, both in the front and the back, to kind of protect you from the sun and all that. And that leads me to my third reason, is that it has protected me from this really bright, intense sun. So if you do choose to come to Yemen and you're female, wearing the abaya and the veil, if you like, in certain situations might actually get you a lot farther than you think it might. I'm sure my face is probably blocked out from the sun, but I mean, look at the hues that are changing already. How could you not enjoy this?
This ended up being a rather interesting sunset with a rise near the end. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one for my last full day in this beautiful country of Yemen.